Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha, and in today's episode we will be discussing about the pro tem speaker of the Lok Sabha. So who is a pro tem speaker of the Lok Sabha? Who appoints it? What are the functions pro tem speaker performs? So let us first understand the timeline. First we'll be looking at the news. Then who is a pro tem speaker? How is the pro tem speaker chosen? What is the process? And then how are the new MPs administered oath and who administers them the oath, and in the end a prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from general studies paper 2, that is polity section. Important from the exam perspective, also can be asked in the preliminary examination specifically. So the news talks about who is the pro tem speaker of Lok Sabha. So who is the pro tem speaker of Lok Sabha and how is an MP chosen for the role? So what is the process through which the member of parliament is chosen for the role of the pro tem speaker? So the 18th Lok Sabha, so the election process in our country has just finished and the results are being announced, and Mr. Narendra Modi has been chosen for the third consecutive term to serve as the Prime Minister of the nation, and the coalition government has come to the power, and this is the 18th Lok Sabha. So this is the 18th Lok Sabha, and the 18th Lok Sabha will hold its first session from June 24 to July 3. So June 24 to July 3. So as the session will begin, so one of the most important thing that will be done is the election of the new speaker. So a new speaker of the house will be elected, and till the time the new speaker of the house is not elected, until that happens, a pro tem speaker will be chosen to swear in the new parliament of the new members of the parliament. See, new speaker will be chosen when the 18th Lok Sabha will be constituted. So if the speaker till that time is not constituted, so who will make the ministers administer their oath? So till that time a pro tem speaker, a temporary speaker is chosen, so that the pro tem speaker or the temporary speaker, he can be at that position, and then he can allow the minister of parliaments to come and become a member of the parliament, and after that the speaker of the Lok Sabha is chosen. And as of now the Congress leader K. Suresh, who is considered to be the senior most member of the Lok Sabha, is expected to be appointed as a pro tem speaker. So he is expected to be appointed as a pro tem speaker. Till now he has not been appointed. Now about the pro tem speaker. So pro tem speaker is the presiding officer of the Lok Sabha. So who is the presiding officer of the Lok Sabha? It is the speaker, and if speaker is not there, then pro tem speaker. Till the time pro tem speaker performs the role of speaker, the pro tem speaker is the presiding officer of the Lok Sabha. Then the speaker has to fulfill certain key duties related to its day-to-day proceedings, and according to the article 94 of the Indian Constitution, it talks about whenever the House of the People means Lok Sabha, is dissolved, the speaker shall not vacate his office. So if the Lok Sabha is dissolved, all the members vacate the office, but there is one member who does not vacate the office then and there, and that is the speaker. So the speaker shall not vacate his office until immediately before the first meeting of the House of the People. So at that point of time the speaker does not vacate the office. The speaker vacates the office immediately before the new house begins. So immediately before the first meeting of the House of the People after the dissolution. Then the speaker of the house is decided by a simple majority. Important point to remember, that the speaker of the house is decided by the simple majority. And till the time selection is not done, the pro tem speaker is chosen to administer some important duties. So the term pro tem means for the time being, that is temporary in nature. So it is temporary in nature and is decided for certain duties to be fulfilled, so that the moment the duties are fulfilled, the pro tem speaker moves out and the speaker is elected. Then the constitution does not mention the post. So very important point to remember that the constitution does not mention about the pro tem speaker, and it is the handbook on the working of Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. So it is the handbook of the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs which talks about the pro tem speaker and about its appointment and swearing in of speaker pro tem. So the constitution does not mention the pro tem speaker. It is the handbook on the working of the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs which talks about the appointment and the swearing in of the pro tem speaker. Then how is the pro tem speaker chosen? What is the process? So the speaker post falls vacant before a new Lok Sabha. So immediately as the new session is starting, the speaker post falls vacant. So the duties of the speaker are to be performed by a member of the house appointed for this purpose by the president as speaker pro tem. So the pro tem speaker is chosen from the house. It means if the pro tem speaker is for the Lok Sabha, then the pro tem speaker will be chosen from the Lok Sabha, and who will appoint the pro tem speaker? It is the President of India. Then administering oath to the new MPs is the pro tem speaker's primary duty. And so the primary and the most important duty of the pro tem speaker is to administer oath to the new member of parliaments. So administering oath to the new MPs is the primary duty of the pro tem speaker. Then the article 99 of the Indian Constitution talks about every member of the house shall, before taking his seat, make and subscribe before the president or some person appointed by the president an oath or affirmation according to the form set out for the purpose in the 3rd schedule of the Constitution. So it is the article 99 which talks about that every member of the house should take oath or affirmation either by the president or any person who is appointed by the president. Then the senior-most member with regard to the number of years of membership of the house are generally chosen for the purpose. So not always, generally. It is not mandatory, but generally it happens that the senior-most member of the Lok Sabha becomes the pro tem speaker. Then apart from the pro tem speaker, three other elected members of the Lok Sabha are also appointed by the president for the MPs to take oath before them. So it is the pro tem speaker plus 3 members plus 3 other elected members of the Lok Sabha which are selected. Now how are new MPs administered oath? So what is this process, that how they are administered oath? So after the Prime Minister's approval, the consent of these members is obtained by the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs. So what happens? First the Prime Minister approves the person for the post of the pro tem speaker and also the 3 other members from the Lok Sabha, and then the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs takes the permission of these people, and then the minister takes approval from the president for appointment. So the approval is taken from the president, and then they also decide the date and time of the swearing in ceremony of the pro tem speaker and the 3 members. And then the president administered the oath to the speaker pro tem in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. So it is the president who administered oath to the pro tem speaker, and as the pro tem speaker takes oath, pro tem speaker becomes eligible to perform the duty of the speaker. So the pro tem speaker then administers the oath to the newly elected members of the Lok Sabha. So this is how it happens. So it is the Prime Minister which takes approval, then gives it to the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs. Then the approval from the President is taken for the appointment. Then the date and time is decided, and then the President administers the oath to the pro tem speaker, and then the pro tem speaker administers oath to all the other members of the Lok Sabha. And then when all the other members of the Lok Sabha takes oath and then the election of the speaker takes place, and that is when the pro tem speaker, the post of the pro tem speaker comes to an end. Now in the end of prelims MCQ, and you people will give me the answer in the comment section. Which among the following appoints the Lok Sabha pro tem speaker? Appoints president, prime minister, governor or cabinet? So give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.